Hey everyone, and welcome back to the AI Research Roundup. I'm your host Alex, and today is May 2nd, 2025. Today we're diving into an ICLR conference paper published just over 3 months ago, titled Measuring and Enhancing Trustworthiness of LLMs in RAG. Alright, so this paper tackles a key challenge: making LLMs in RAG systems truly rely only on provided documents, not their internal knowledge. This helps reduce hallucinations. They propose Trust Score to measure this and Trust Align to improve it. Okay, so this figure here breaks down exactly how that Trust Score metric works. You can see it's basically an average of 3 different F1 scores, measuring distinct aspects. There's grounded refusals, which checks if the model correctly refuses to answer when the documents don't support it. Then, answer correctness, looking at the factual accuracy. And finally, grounded citations, assessing if the citations actually back up the claims. It's a holistic view of trustworthiness. Building on that metric, this figure gives us an overview of the Trust Align method, which is how they actually improve the LLM's trustworthiness. It shows a multi-step process. Essentially, they curate question document pairs, label answerability, generate both good grounded responses and, well, bad hallucinated ones. Then, using direct preference optimization, or DPO, they train the model to prefer the good responses over the bad ones, aligning it for better RAG performance. Okay, so this table then details the specific types of hallucinations they focused on when building that trust-aligned dataset. You see things like unwarranted refusal, over-responsiveness, inaccurate claims, and issues with citations. It lists how frequently each type occurred in their initial data, and assigns a severity weighting. This breakdown really informed how they constructed those bad examples for the DPO training we just talked about, targeting these specific failure modes. Moving to the results, this table really shows the impact of that Trust Align method. It compares different llama models on various datasets using the Trust Score components we discussed earlier, like F1GR for refusals and F1GC for citations. You can clearly see that the Trust-Aligned DPO approach, highlighted here, consistently achieves the best overall trust scores, significantly improving grounding and refusal capabilities compared to other prompting strategies and baselines across the board. Okay, so this next table digs deeper into why Trust-Align is effective, particularly regarding refusals. It shows results on ASQA when training models with versus without refusal examples in the Trust-Align data. You can see including refusal samples dramatically improves the F1GR score, the grounded refusal capability, and boosts the overall trust score quite a bit. This really highlights the importance of explicitly training the model when not to answer based on the documents. Alright, following up on that refusal training, this table puts the Trust-Align models head-to-head with popular closed-source options like GPT-4 and Claude 3.5. We see the breakdown using those Trust Score components again, across several datasets. Well, the DPO llama models, particularly the 8B version, hold their own, achieving very competitive, sometimes superior, overall trust scores compared to these closed systems, especially on metrics like grounded citations. This really underscores the alignment's impact. So to wrap things up on this work, we've seen how the Trust Score metric provides a much-needed way to evaluate LLM grounding in RAG systems separate from the retriever. And critically, the Trust-Align method really shows promise in training models to be more trustworthy, sticking to the documents and knowing when to refuse. It's impressive stuff. That's all for this AI Research Roundup. Thanks for tuning in.